Hey guys, this is Fatima with the Twirling Feathers. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and answer a few questions that I have periodically about some of the stuff I use for crafting. And I get questions a lot about my paintbrushes. Somebody asked me if I buy expensive brushes, and my answer is no. I used to a long time ago. Now, because they've come a long way with some of the cheaper brushes that you can pick up at Hobby Lobby, even at Family Dollar or Dollar General, those little packages. Sometimes I just pick those up and I use those. As long as it has a nice straight edge or an angle to the brushes, they will work really well. The only thing that I will recommend is buying some good liner brushes. So I usually pick those up at Amazon, Hobby Lobby also, but mostly Amazon, and I will drop a link to the ones that I love to use. The liner brushes that come in those packages, they're really not, really fine liner brushes. They're kind of a little bit fatter. So I don't use those pretty much ever. But the liner brushes that I buy at on Amazon, they have just a really nice fine line, so you can do your little squiggles, your little fine line details. So I'm going to put a link for the ones that I get on there. But yes, you can get the other brushes, and all you've got to do to make them last is you need to wash them out really well when you're done painting. So I usually, what I do is, as I'm painting, I'll be putting them in the water, and then of course taking them out, because I don't like leaving them in there because then the bristles will start bending. But what I like to do is, after I'm done painting, I take them, I bring them to the sink, I wash them with soap. You can use bar soap or you could use liquid soap. So I wash them out really well, and then I leave a little bit of soap in the bristles, and then I form the bristles so it can be nice and straight again with that nice angle. And then I just put them back in my holder, with the bristles facing up, so it can dry. So it kind of hardens and it keeps it nice and straight like that. So then when you're ready to paint again, all you gotta do is dip it in the water and the soap will come out. So that's a nice little tip to make your brushes last longer. Yes, you can buy the stuff that they sell at the Hobby Lobby and all that stuff, but this is a really simple, easy, inexpensive way. Since you already have the dish soap, you could use that. So anyway, I've, like I said, had many questions about brushes. The other question I have is about glue, hot glue. I use two different types of glues. I use the, the regular Gorilla Glue, and then I use the fabric glue. So if I'm if I'm gluing with fabric, then I'm going to use that fabric glue, and it's that white kind of looking glue, and so that's what I use for that. And then for the regular gluing, I use, a lot of times I try to get the Gorilla Glue, and I'll get it from Amazon, and then sometimes I'll pick it up at Hobby Lobby. I've picked it up at Family Dollar before and Dollar General, but you got to be careful with those glues, because I've noticed that those glues get super duper hot, and sometimes they don't go through the glue gun as nicely. I don't know, maybe I got a bad batch one time, but I've noticed that with the ones that I had not too long ago. So anyway, but most of the time I get them from Amazon, and I will drop a link for those glue sticks. Let's see. Oh, the other thing was, somebody asked me, do I use the decoupage liquid to decoupage on things? And I do use that, but most of the time I use clear glue. I really love to use the Elmers clear glue. I've used that when I've decoupaged on so many things, and I've done some projects a year, 2 years ago, and it still looks just as nice. So the clear glue works really well. So if you don't have the decoupage stuff and you want to use the clear glue, I highly recommend you using the clear glue. And plus, it's inexpensive. You can get a bottle of it for a couple of bucks. So anyway, so that was that question there that I do get a lot of questions on. Then the other one was, I do recommend getting watercolor paper. I've had people ask about that. So yes, definitely get you a little tablet of watercolor paper. You can do so many things with watercolor paper. You can make, obviously, cards, but it's it's just such a nice nice thing to have in your crafting collection. So you can make little gift tags with the pieces of paper, and then like I said, it paints really well. So definitely a little tablet of that. And then tissue paper. So a lot of times I'll get the wrapping tissue paper at Hobby Lobby and sometimes on Amazon, and those are really awesome to decoupage with. They come in so many different pretty prints. So definitely, if you see them, a lot of times I try to get the newsprint one that's at Hobby Lobby. If I don't find it there, I order it on Amazon, but they have so many different types of tissue paper, you know, along with obviously the real pretty napkins that you can get to decoupage with. So those were the most asked questions here recently. So hopefully this answers your questions on those. And if you have any other questions, make sure you comment down below. And I'll try to do one of these periodically, and I will try to answer questions as they come. And I hope you are having a great day, and I will talk to you soon.